According to TMZ Hip Hop, rapper Young Thug and Gunna were both busted in a massive takedown for racketeering, gang activities, and more. Young Thug and Gunna have found themselves in the middle of a massive raid involving charges of racketeering and gang activity. Young Thug has already been taken into custody. Law enforcement sources told TMZ Young Thug is currently locked up in Fulton County on charges of conspiracy to violate the Racketeering, Influence, and Corruption Organizations Act, which is a felony, as well as participation in criminal street gang activity, which is also a felony. Sources close to Young Thug say his home was raided early Monday, with agents tearing his Atlanta home apart, taking down walls inside the home, and even digging up his backyard. At this time, it is unclear what charges he's facing, but there's been paperwork submitted on the Fulton County Court website for Gunna. It does not yet appear he's been taken into custody. So Gunna hasn't been taken into custody at this time, but they're in some trouble. A reporter claims that Young Thug is accused of renting a rental car that was used in the murder of a rival gang member back in 2015. He also says the entire indictment is 56 counts and charges 28 associates of Young Slime Life, aka YSL. So Young Slime Life is Young Thug's little clique. So they got some problems on their hands as well. It's 28 of them, and they got 56 charges. 28 definitely equals 56. So out of the 28 associates of his, at least every one of them will have 2 charges. And the charges could be a part of the racketeering. Somebody might be charged with this murder of a rival gang member back in 2015. So they got their hands full. And most likely, only the rapper probably has the bag. I don't know about the rest, but that's only allegedly. But I will say this. How can you go from making those hit records, making the money, finally getting yourself out of the hood madness, just to return back to it? It don't make sense. It's dang near biblical when they say a dog will return to his vomit, because these young people return right back to the place that they swore that they wanted to get out of. Back to the hood as soon as they get the bag. And it don't make a bit of sense. You're supposed to be going back for any reason would be to pick up your young partners and say, hey, I want to put y'all on. Hooks, jingles, beat making, security. I got plenty jobs for y'all. Road manager, tour bus manager. Hey, I'm going to get y'all out of this madness. But instead, you go back with more money and just infest the hood like a bed bug. And that's terrible. And then at the end of the day, what happens? They come back. And all that hard work you put in to make those hit records, now it becomes for naught. You just did it for nothing. So you get it? Why am I going to put in all that hard work to get myself in a better position, to live a better life, to go right back and get myself stripped of everything? It don't make sense. It don't add up. They don't get it. And that's why these predicaments keep occurring with all these young rappers that finally allegedly get the bag. They either go back to get murdered or go back to get themselves in some shit they can't get out of. And with that, I'm going to say this is the new Zenu. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.